downtown San Diego. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And a pitch. Center field. Santana settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're midway in inning number 1. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana.
Santana.
Javier back to work. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Santana makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3.
J.R. Santana, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1.
Santana.
That one outside, and it's 1-0. And he takes a strike. In the air, right field. Harper has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there are 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Base is empty with 2 away. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He's already homered here in this one. This one high in the air to left center. And that should be extra bases. Around second is Pena. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly.
Back here in San Diego, leading off, J.R. Santana. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Walsh. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman,
One gone, runner at first. Next for the Padres, J.R. Santana. Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And a foul ball left side. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carroll, the base runner at first with 1 out. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Carroll around second, headed for third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
He's 2 outs away. Stepping in for San Diego, James Triantos. And the 0-2. Liner, base hit. Santana around third. Throw cut off, down to the plate. The tag out.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Smash to the left side. Sends it to Walsh. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the second baseman,
Pedro Leon up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1.
The center fielder, Pedro Leon.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Man at first, power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. And strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Fly ball center field. Santana makes his way towards it. Makes a nice running catch. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it remains 5. Back here at the ballpark. And here is J.R. Santana.
For the Padres, the center fielder.
The wind and the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Martinez warming up as well. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Alvarez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now batting Mitch Haniger. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air center field. Santana coming on. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. One down. J.R. Santana digs in now. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
Packed house here at Minute Maid.
Alvarez.
Here's a 2-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a very nice.
So digging in now for San Diego, J.R. Santana. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Andujar over at second. Hill at first with no outs. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Comes home with it for 1. On to Walsh, that's 2.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get 2 and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out, but they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
Second and third, 2 down. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. That ends the frame. Padres leave a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here's the center fielder, J.R. Santana. He reached out a walk his first time.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a lot.
Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out.
Now batting.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He hit into a double play his first time up. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe a bunt. He's there to make the catch at third, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Houston, and now here is Harper.
The right fielder. Right.
Wheeler back to work. This to center field. Santana sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting. The shortstop.
2 outs, runner at first. Next for the Padres, J.R. Santana. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Santana in his second season, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 1. Hill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. This is on the ground to Walsh. Takes it himself, and that'll do it. So no runs. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Out to center. Santana puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Designated hitter, Mitch
One
Haniger.
down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Santana drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out. So up next, J.R. Santana, 1 for 2.
Santana.
Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But
Pena throws across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a
Baseball from the Lone Star State. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog.
Santana. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Andujar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
And that one wrapped foul. And that's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Could have let that pitch get a little deeper into the zone and tried to go the other way with it. Got it off the end a little bit, but found a hole up the middle. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Second inning here, no score. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the center fielder, J.R. Santana. And he's already singled in this game.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Checks over to first, back safely. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Tyler Malone. 2-2 now. Double play ball to second. The flip. Castro over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And the righty deals. Hot shot to third. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Now here is Jeremy Pena. Flied out his first time. 1 down, base is empty. Out there to center. Santana drops steps, heads back on it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, J.R. Santana.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That one lifted to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. That's out to center field. Santana under it. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Leiter back to work. That's towards center. Santana settles underneath it. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So 2 down. J.R. Santana, the next up for the Padres.
Santana.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, James Triantos, the next up for the Padres. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a swing and a miss. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win in the series.
They park in Houston. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little... Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
2-2 now. Center field. Santana settles under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Two outs, runner at first. So digging in now for San Diego, J.R. Santana. This one popped up. And that one gets down, fair ball.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Hit slowly on the ground. Bregman to first. That's out number 3. Pedro Leon getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Santana in position. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. They leave them loaded. We play 2 full. It's the Astros.
Going to the opposite field.
Slapped foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2.
Poetry and
Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, J.R. Santana. Castano back to work. Strike one.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Let's go now. One time.
The pitch. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then
2 outs, nobody on. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. In the air, center field. Santana sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that is that. Astros.
Santana.
Let it fly right here.
And he deals. Swings through that.
0-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Fulmer up and throwing. Belak getting loose as well. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now the center fielder, Pedro Leon. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And next to hit for Houston, Rodolfo Castro. Here's your 1. Out towards right center field. Santana gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take game 5 and keep. Coming to you live from Southern California. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last 2 at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Joe Musgrove.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Garcia back to work. J.R. Santana stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
I see it, driver right there.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Teased the zone with that fastball, a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Pedro Leon. Grounded out his first time up.
Pedro Leon.
Into center. Santana under it. Brings it in. Runner tags up for third. Bogarts with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Was able to move the...
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, J.R. Santana. He's already homered in this one. Swung on, belted. Leon going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track.
2 outs. Runner on first. J.R. Santana, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, come on, big dog.
Move to first. And he's back in on a dive. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Carroll off of first with 2 away.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next pitch is popped up. Bregman settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and this remains a 5-5 ball game.
The center fielder.
And here it comes. And that skips into dirt.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
In the air out towards right center. Leon settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, J.R. Santana.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Comebacker to the mound. On the run, throw to first, and that's an out. One-run game here today. Your final score. From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got the deciding Game 7 of the World Series. It's the Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. What a memorable World Series this has been, and the entire season comes down to this. Game 7, Chris.
Yeah, this has been the World Series we were all hoping for, Boog. Back and forth. Neither team given an inch, even when it looks like their season's about to come to an end. This has been fantastic stuff, and I'm excited for us and for all of you out there to see how this unfolds.
Every broadcaster's dream, Singy, calling Game 7 of the World Series. I'm excited to do it with you. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
This one in the air, center field. Santana drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's one away. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Here comes Leon. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead.
New inning getting started. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. Wheeler back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Santana under it. And there's one down. So digging in now for San Diego, J.R. Santana. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
On the ground. Oh, he throws it away. Makes the turn and heads for second. Tries to get back and save. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for the Padres, James Triantos. And that one in the air center field. Leon moving in on this one. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Tyler Malone. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning. Back here in San Diego, bottom 4. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, J.R. Santana. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the power speed combo, J.R. Santana. Out to short, Pena. To first, 2 away. Ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Rodolfo Castro. This to center field. Santana snags it on the run.
The batter.
Man at first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And the inning is over. Stepping in for San Diego, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So first and second with 2 outs. James Triantos will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground right side. That's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8 innings complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Padres 8 and the Astros 1.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. Well, these guys got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs.